This video is brought to you by the 3 Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Flamme Rouge in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. There's no solo mode included. It's a game for 2 to 4 players, playing time is medium, and it's a reasonably complex game. Welcome to the world's premier cycling event. Can your team of 2 riders outthink, outpace, and outpedal your opponents to the finish line? The game is a race and ends the round any player's cyclist crosses the finish line. Once all cyclists have finished moving, the cyclist further along the track wins. If 2 cyclists are tied, the one on the right of the track wins. Card management. Each of your 2 riders has a deck of cards for you to manage. Action programming. You'll play your cards in secret and resolve them later. Player turn. For a normal game, select one of the track layouts and build it. Tracks have a start and finish line and will be made up of corners, flats, and mountains. Line up your bikes at the start line in player order. Each team has 2 riders, the sprinter on the left and the rouleur on the right, noted by the S and R symbols. Each one also has its own unique cards, with the sprinter having more extreme differences in values than the rouleur. Shuffle each deck. When each turn begins, you will draw 4 cards from one rider's deck, decide which one to play, placing it face down in your discard pile. Place the other 3 face up under the draw pile. The cards each have a numerical value on them. This is how far your cyclist will go next time they move. It's important to note that once a card is used, it's gone for the rest of the game. Once you have selected both cards, all players will reveal their actions one at a time, starting with the frontmost rider. Move each rider forward a number of spaces shown on their card, moving them into the rightmost spot if possible. You can move through other riders, but only if you have the movement to get past them. Once all riders are moved, separate them into distinct packs of touching riders. Here we have 4 packs. Starting with the rearmost pack, if there is only one space to the pack ahead, move all riders forward, keeping their current formation. Repeat this process. Then any rider who has no rider in front of them gains a red 2 card. These get added face up below their draw pile. And if you go to draw cards on later turns and encounter a face up card, shuffle them to make a new face down draw pile. Finally, there are mountain sections. In the red areas, any card you play with more than 5 counts as 5, and there is no slipstreaming. This will likely cause a lot more exhaustion. And in the blue spaces, any card below 5 is worth 5, which is a good place to remove exhaustion cards. Why would you like this game? Flamme Rouge is an exceptional game, and I'm slightly surprised it didn't conquer the world. A lot of the ideas here and the overall feel of the game would end up in heat pedal to the metal. But Flamme Rouge is a strong game in its own right. Firstly, it's simple. It's about as simple as you can make a racing game while keeping all the decisions meaningful. You choose one of 4 cars to play and burn it for the rest of the game, that's it. But it models how riders conserve and expend energy in races really well. I think the team game element here is exceptional, and using the relevant skills of your 2 riders is key to winning. One strategy, for example, is to load up your rouleur with all of the fatigue so your sprinter can let it ride off into the distance. I've played it with 6 players in the past using the Peloton expansion, and it works remarkably well at high player counts. There's also the Grand Tour expansion, which gives the game a ton of extra depth, including playing through a campaign, new tiles, tons of stage layouts, and different skill sets for riders to try out. All up, Flamme Rouge is a magnificent racing game and would suit most audiences. Best thing about this game is the 2 riders working together. It's something I'd like to see in Heat. However, Flamme Rouge is just not flashy at all. It feels exceedingly European in a slightly sensible yet boring kind of way. And while the game can scale well, it moves at the pace of the slowest player. And having one person who agonizes over their moves can ruin the experience for everyone. Oh, and so far there's no doping expansion. For a similar game about motorsport, try Heat Pedal to the Metal. And for a far more wacky racing game, try Steampunk Rally. Flamme Rouge, gold medal game. Oh, and Gustav, can you ride fast?
Fuck you! Tomorrow I will ride incredibly fast and prove all of you wrong!
The race starts now!
And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.